YouTube, what it is, your boy Chef Yef. Appreciate you for joining me here again in this video. Today, on this video, we're going to talk about Drake ICEMAN era. Is it really over? The Drake album, did it come and go? Did it stick? Are y'all still listening to it? There's a few songs I still listen to. So, I mean, for the most part, I'm not going to say it was long lasting, but is the era over? Guess we're gonna get into it in this video. So make sure if you enjoy the content, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you feeling generous, you can donate to the channel, cash app on the screen or in the link below. It's your boy Chef Yef, but the only thing I'm cooking up is my opinion. And yeah, so this video, it come courtesy of J Roebuck. And yeah, we're going to get into it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video.
ICEMAN came and went. They said they can't find it. They only see memes. No one's playing it. That's what they told me. I mean, these two creators specifically. We'll start here with the content creator Screwface Gene. Here's what he had to say. Them albums really came and went. They're going to try to argue it, but the convo is not about them albums or the music, and it hasn't been since like week 2. Notice he let no one reply to this tweet. He cut the replies off, and I think it's very clear why he did that, because he knows that this tweet is just false. So we'll talk about this in a second, but let's get to what content creator number 2 says, and he goes by the name of Read My Soul.
About this ICEMAN album, not one song do I see organically moving in these streets. I do see where all them scamming ass niggas at. I see that everywhere. I see all different types of viral videos.
Bro, not the old man getting jiggy to that bull jive. Sheesh, I hate that goddamn song. I don't care what y'all say. I don't like it. I don't. And I mean, maybe Screw just turned the comments off because he ain't feel like dealing with no Drake stands, honestly. He probably really ain't care if people was commenting, but you know how the Drake stands be. They hella one-sided. They don't have a fair bone in their body. But I mean, for the most part, is it really any? I mean, I be hearing people bring up Shebang, Janice. I don't be outside like that, so I really don't know what other people listening to. I be on the gram here and there. I be on YouTube here and there. The general consensus, is there anything really moving from ICEMAN like that? I mean, I wouldn't think so. Do I still listen to it? I mean, I really only listen to one song. I like, me personally, I like when Drake rapping. So Make Them Pay, all the Make Them joints, I fuck with heavy. But I really only listen to Make Them Pay, honestly. Really. The Where She At, it was catchy for a moment. It was funny. It was cool. It was cool for a moment, but it wasn't like something I'm gonna like go put on one of my playlists or anything. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, I don't really think anything like that moving. But am I gonna say like the ICEMAN era is over? Yeah, I probably am. Yeah, I probably am. Okay, but let's keep it going.
Teachers outside, where y'all at?
I know that is a hit that people are playing throughout this summer. I even just saw Rick Ross and T.I. drop something. T.I. let them know go on fire. Mr. Him is here, right? There's a lot of music that I'm hearing and that I'm seeing, right? Like T.I. and Rick Ross just dropped a song. It's a lot of AI in that video. I don't like that. It's a lot of, it could be graphics or special effects, but it's like a lot of AI in it. Besides that, they both went crazy. I'm seeing people talk about Crybaby by Vince Staples. That has a whole different conversation going on.
All right, I'm going to stop that video right there. Now,
I like Crybaby, but I like it as an album. It's a good album. Don't get me wrong, it's good music. Is it something that I'm gonna listen to like that? Probably not, but I love the messaging. I love the concept. I think it was creative. I think it was innovative. I think it was different. So yeah, I did like that. I think for Vince Staples, yeah, that's gonna be a classic too. Not something I would really listen to on a consistent basis, just because it's not for me like that. But yeah, that was a good album too.
Shout out to Read My Soul. I actually just came across his channel actually from that clip. And you said that you're from Harlem, so I'm a little disappointed in you, but we'll get to that in a minute. So based on what those two creators said, we have to play a game of Mythbusters where we're going to dig in and see, is this the truth? Did the album disappear? Is it not being played anywhere? And has it disappeared since week 2? Let's play. So I did leave my science goggles at home, but we still have to play Mythbusters, so I threw the shades on. So let's start with this. How do we analyze, did the album really disappear? Like, he said he's not seeing it anywhere, but he's seeing Spend That. And he's even hearing songs from T.I. and Vince Staples. How could he miss the Drake music? I mean, where is it? You said you were from New York. I mean, the most viewed NBA Finals since 1998 took place like 2 weeks ago. Do you remember the locker room? Jay, you're bugging. Screwface told you after 2 weeks or like a month, no one was even talking about the album. The Knicks probably had that song on by accident. Who are the Knicks? What is New York City? Who cares what they have to say? The Knicks seem to really like that song. I think that was A Boogie up there, man. Shout out to Boogie. Shout out to the whole High Bridge, my man Fleazy, my man Bubba. Shout out.
I mean, I guess like that song was catchy, and of course, like it's gonna be some, of course, around that time, like you gonna have people playing the songs, but just cause you have a championship team playing the song or people celebrating the song, come on. It doesn't mean it's necessarily 100% organic. Like, we know a lot of fishy things be going on the back end. Who knows? Drake could have, you feel me? Like, he could have paid for that, you know? I'm not saying allegedly. I'm not saying he did, but he could have. You know, things, you know, people be picking sides and stuff like that. And, hey, the same could have been for Kendrick too, but I don't believe Kendrick be trying to get people to play his song, but we know Drake kind of does that in a way. Here's some of the marketing tactics that he used, like the ICEMAN, the ice being in the thing, having the streamers. Come on, bro. None of that was by accident, bro. Like, but am I gonna sit here and say I think he like did that on purpose? I don't think so. But just because it's people like them playing a song out loud or whatever, or doing a dance, yeah, and there was some little catchy songs on there, little catchy dances. And I told you, like, it was cool for a moment, but bro, it's definitely not like how GNX was. Like, people were screaming Mustang for like sheesh months. Like, that was only like a couple months, maybe like a few weeks, if anything. So
Y'all, but that's just one song. I mean, come on. There has to be more. I had to do one more. I mean, that's only the most famous athlete on the planet.
bro, hold on, let me run that back and let me slow that down. I'm gonna actually slow that part down real quick. Let's slow that down.
Oh, but shout out to y'all. But that's just one song. I mean, come on. There has to be more. I had to.
Hey, look, all I'm gonna say, pay advertisement. Allegedly. To me, that shit don't seem organic, bro. That shit seems scripted. It seemed planned. Bro, and I'm a Drake fan still to this day. But, come on, bro. I feel like y'all kind of forcing this narrative that the Iceman was something bigger than what it was, bro. It was definitely better than most of his most recent albums, but was it like on the same level as G and X. No, I honestly, no. Well, I don't know. But let's keep it going.
To do one more. I mean, that's only the most famous athlete on the planet hitting the Drake emote from the same song. So I think we've already proven that this was culturally relevant. But people wanted to talk about the memes and the music going away after only a month.
Well, that don't mean it was culturally relevant because of them folks. I don't think you could use those few examples to be like, yo, this ain't was culturally relevant. No, I don't know. I don't know about all that, player. I don't know about all that.
Let's just go to TikTok for a second.
Manish on a beach, shebang. 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 All of my ops say that.
That's not real, man. Those people are bots. That's paid for. That's not real, Jay. I told you, nobody cares about that album, especially not those two songs.
Big shit. Manish on a beach, shebang. I can't stop saying it. Manish on a beach, shebang. These almonds, shebang. Throw some of that lotion on my elbows. Lotion on the elbow, shebang.
I think I've proven my point that the album is culturally relevant amongst many people and many cultures across the world. I mean, we saw black women, white men, black men, Latino, all kinds of people, Eastern European, Western European, South American, Latin American, Central American, whatever you want to say, they were represented here enjoying the music and the album, free from the hate and also free from the echo chamber. If you don't see it on your timeline, that's your algorithm, which is really just designed to not like Drake. And maybe that's why you don't hear it. But even if you get outside of your algorithm and just get outside, like in tune with the biggest sporting event in America or the biggest sporting event in the entire world, you would see that ICEMAN is permeating throughout multiple cultures, right? This is just so obvious. There's no way that you could ignore it unless you're blatantly hating and want to turn the comments off because you're scared of what people might reply. Now, we can actually get down to factually.
Man, I don't know, man. Look, like I said, I love Drake. He got demolished by Kendrick. Yeah. I think that album was good, but was it something that's culturally relevant? I mean, not really. I mean, just because people make TikTok dances and different cultures, like, find some of the songs catchy or whatever, like people do that with a whole lot of songs, and not just Drake. In these times we live in, people do that with a lot. People was doing that with Kendrick, like, and Mustard and all type of, and hey, yo, when I see my number one op, I'm gonna hit him with this smile, and had the Kendrick smile, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, people gonna do that regardless, but is the music sustainable enough for us to wanna keep listening to it months, years down the line? I don't think so. And I ain't saying that to hate. Like, I just honestly don't think so. Like I know for me, a song I'll listen to a lot is "Make Them Pay." That's like the only one. But that's more of a Drake rapping type song. That's just what I personally like. Is it anything generally that most people is gonna be listening to down the line off of that album? I don't really think so, bro. I don't really see it, bro. No hate, bro. I love Drake, bro, but it's just how I feel.
Proving stuff, not only with video evidence, but by looking at the numbers. Now, I could do this, but I'm gonna let my man get at you. Make sure you follow his TikTok because he's been cooking for a long time. Let's watch what he had to say.
Whisper My Name has now surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify, which makes that now the 5th song on ICEMAN to have surpassed 100 million streams in just 7 weeks of being released. Are you fathoming what I'm saying right now? ICEMAN has been out 7 weeks. There is 5 songs on the album that have surpassed 100 million streams.
So what other factual evidence can we point to that this music is out there? If you don't hear it, you're literally just trying to ignore it, is radio play, which actually is Drake's weakest point. He's not getting radio syncs like he used to, but he has 2 songs. We have one Too Hard for the Radio that's getting over.
All right, bro, chill out, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all boys trying to force it, bro. Y'all bringing up numbers, charts. Man, we don't care about none of them numbers and them charts. Bro, the numbers mean nothing. Like, is the music good enough for us to want to keep listening to? It's like people even still like really talking about this. Did this have any impact on the culture? It really didn't. It was just good. It was just okay music for like maybe a couple weeks to a few weeks. Like, that's just really it, bro. Like, we already know that numbers could be manipulated, and we already know that Drake may be good for things like that. So it's like, bro, hey, why y'all keep bringing these numbers up, bro? Y'all gotta chill with these numbers, bro. The album was cool, bro. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. Yeah, the era it might be over because the hype it had before it came out is nowhere near the hype that it's at when it's already been out for a couple months. So it is what it is, bro.
12 million plays on radio or syncing out to 12 million people. And then you have Drake Janice STFU, which is syncing out to 15 million people. So if you got in your car and by accident you turned on Power 105 or Hot 97, I'm in New York, those are my stations, there's no way you're not hearing this music. Like, it's literally impossible. And then if you want to go to the other point of Billboard, the album is number 4. It peaked at number 1, and we are 2 months later, it's still in the top 10, it's number 4. If you want to go to the singles on Billboard, Janice STFU is at number 6 right now, debuted at number 1, still in the top 10. Then if you want to go to Shebang, debuted at number 4 and is still in the top 25. So if you want to ignore evidence, if you want to ignore reality, if you want to ignore social media and trends, there's nothing that I can tell you. So this is confirmed a myth and it is busted. Just stop the cap. That's why I got the shirt on, facts over feelings. And both of these creators seem to be locked into the feeling of what they want Drake to be, or they want his existence in the culture and the music world to be, rather than what the reality is. There's no way you could tell me on this earth that you once lived in New York.
Bro, in reality, when GNX came out, people wasn't defending it by numbers and charts and shit like that. I'm just keeping it 100. Like, okay, yeah, Drake may still have some top songs trending, whatever, people making dances, but come on, bro. You can't ignore the fact of, you can't ignore the impact of something like GNX on the culture compared to ICEMAN impact on the culture, bro. It's two different. Come on, bro. Like, it's two different levels, bro. Like, I mean, if you can't really see it, then it is what it is. I think the whole using numbers to defend this as like being a major impact is, I don't know. I just think that argument is kind of like dead. I mean, it is what it is, bro. And there's no hate, bro. Honestly, like, the music was good. It was okay. It was good. It was better than a lot of stuff he did in the last few years, but I mean, yeah.
Or New York.
But yeah, I think I'm kind of done with that. But yeah, if y'all want to check out the rest of that, that's J Roebuck. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel, like his content, all that good stuff. Let me actually give this a like here. Boom, bow. And yeah, if y'all enjoy more of the Chef Yef content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Chef Yef. The only thing I'm cooking is my opinion. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. See you later.